Hello everyone, and welcome to the Teen Times video lecture on how to give a persuasive presentation and debate on current issues. Today, we are going to look at headline news. The title of the article is New Grading System for High School Students. Today's issue is issue number 563. My name is Vincent, and I'll be your instructor for today. So you should have already read the article. Let's go over some background information about the article. First thing, who? Who does the article talk about? Usually who asks for a person in the article. They do mention an official from the Ministry of Education, Science, and Technology, but the main group of people the article talks about is high school students and high schools in general in Korea, right? What? Well, there should be a question mark here, but what? What about the high schools and the students? Well, it's in the title. The current grading system is going to be revolutionized. The Ministry of Education and Science and Technology, Ministry of Education, Science and Technology, announced that it will replace the current system with the one used in the United States, a 6-level A through F system, A being excellent and F meaning fail. Where? Where is the new grading system going to be implemented? This one's easy. We already know that it will happen in South Korean high schools, so South Korea, the nation. So there's your answer. 4. When? When will the new grading system be implemented? The ministry announced that the new system will be implemented starting in the 2014 academic year. Why? Why is the old system being thrown out and a new system being introduced? Well, the goal is to reduce intensive competition, 1, stress, and unfriendliness among students. The current system is very competitive and cutthroat. The ministry hopes that the new system will get rid of the negative effects of the current system. And how? How will the new grading system change education in South Korea? Well, the grading scale has not been finalized by the ministry yet, but the new grading system will be tested before it's implemented nationwide in 2014. So in 2013 and this year, they are going to try it out. Letter grades are given for a score that is based on percentages. We'll go more into that later. So here's a topic question for today, the issue/debate. It is very straightforward. Should the current high school grading system be changed? My opinion on the issue is very straightforward too. Here it is. The current system should be thrown out and the 6-level A through F system should be implemented. So first, let's talk about the current system that is being used today, which will be the old system in 2014. My first point, unnecessary stress. The current grading system pressures students and causes a lot of unnecessary stress. High school students are notoriously known in Korea to be constantly studying and stressing about their grades. My second point, intense competition. Students are also highly competitive because there is only one person who can attain the number 1 spot as the class smartest student, or the student with the best grades and test scores. This takes away from a healthy teenage life where there are other valuable experiences than education. Students will also act hostile and unfriendly towards each other. Some may become antisocial because of this grading structure, the one that is being used currently. My third point, public humiliation. Students who reach the top of the list and are put in the highest level among the students that are usually publicly students who reach the top of the list and are put in the highest level among the students usually are publicly congratulated. Even if they are not, students share information and word spreads like wildfire in high school. So, students who do poorly sometimes can be exposed. This causes them to feel humiliated and sometimes ashamed. This also can have tragic results, like students resenting others, depression, bullying, and even suicide. This leads me to talk about unfair ranking. Placing students from first place to last place is unfair. Even if all the students do well in the school, they are scrutinized. If there's a class of 10 students and all 10 of them are excellent students, they are still put on a numerical list. This would discourage talented people, which leads me to my last point, dropouts. There have been many accounts of students from prestigious high schools dropping out of school because they have ranked too low. They have been ranked too low. Someone who ranks last in his or her school may rank first in others. They take when they drop out, they take the Korean GED, which is a test that exempts students from attending high school. It is the equivalent of a high school diploma. By taking the GED, students may miss on lifetime experiences in high school. Now let's talk about the new system that will be introduced in 2014. In this 6-level grading system, students are graded individually only. They are not compared to other students on a list. All students are given the possibility of having equal academic status in their classes. It puts more responsibility on the student to do better in school. Now, let's talk about students working together, cooperative learning. The new system will promote students to work and study together. Because there is no rank given, students will work together to get better grades. In the current model, students had to study independently and were competing for a higher spot on the list that places students from smartest to least smart. If a student does poorly in school, that means the responsibility falls on the student and the student only. The new system which is used in the United States, holds only the student responsible for getting poor grades. Grade values. Putting a value on grades is better than putting a value on students. Students are seen as objects in the current system. If they are put on a list, they are still seen as objects. A, B, C, D, F grades truly shows how hard the student worked in that certain class. The current grading system only shows there is someone or a group of people better than you, better than the student. Universities and job interviewers will see you as more valuable if you are evaluated for your own work rather than comparing you to others. Let's talk about the GPA system. Colleges will value a solid number rather than a rank that demeans others. GPAs, or grade point averages, takes the average of your grades into one number. An A is 4 points, a B is 3 points, C 2 points, and a D 1 point, and of course an F, a fail, is 0 points. American schools also have advanced placement classes, or AP classes, where each letter grade is given an extra point. Students that take AP classes stand out from the rest. Aside from AP classes, saying that you graduated with a 4.0 is a big deal no matter what school you went to. Also, the new system gives people a second chance. Although the grading scale and the system has not been finalized yet, if high schools in Korea adopt the method used in the United States, then students can retake classes they failed. They have a chance to take a class again if they failed the first time. So this gives them a second chance. What do you think? Is the current system better? Or should a new system be implemented? Of course, there is no right or wrong answer, just a persuasive and passionate one. Choose a side. Make a convincing argument with someone you know. A classmate may have a different position on the issue than you. Now, that's the end of today's lesson. I hope you had fun. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.